The usual criticism that I've received is this phrase around not all men. You know, my response to that would be, you're correct. Not all men are abusive. Not all men are like my dad and many other perpetrators of violence. But all men play a role, a significant role, to reduce domestic violence and to hopefully eliminate domestic violence. My name is Arman, and I try to free men and women from the cycle of abuse before it's too late.
A man on trial for murdering his wife in front of 300 people at the Adelaide Convention Centre in 2010 has denied he was ever physically violent towards her. Arman Abrahimzadeh allegedly stabbed his wife because he felt she had brought him dishonour. Zara Abrahimzadeh died after being stabbed 8 times. The couple's 3 children have previously testified that their father was a violent and controlling man who regularly punished his family.
My dad was a very funny and very charming person, a pillar of the community, but behind closed doors, he was a different man. My mum, a very bubbly, energetic person, always stayed positive, but my dad was the head of the household. It was either his way or the highway. You couldn't challenge him. Whether if it was myself, my sisters, or my mum, we all copped it. I noticed that I was slowly becoming an angry child. Well, monkey see, monkey do. My dad was my role model, and so, you know, you pick up those traits. But when I went to Taekwondo classes, I could get rid of all of that anger in a controlled way, in a safe way. You know, living in an abusive home where I had a perpetrator control me and manipulate me. You can go to a Taekwondo class, get all the power back that's been taken away from you, build up your confidence, and then, you know, that will get you ready to go back to the abusive home. One of the things that the Taekwondo really taught about myself was the power that you've got in you as an individual. That's when I actually realized I didn't want to grow up to be like my dad at all. I ended up hating him. The grief has almost been like a large visible scar. I started looking at myself and, you know, even blaming myself because I said, probably should have been there that night. I felt like I let my mum down.
The children of a woman who was violently murdered are tonight reclaiming the space with the official launch of a foundation in their mother's name.
It was all well and good for us to speak out, but what happens after that? Then you've got to see some action.
The foundation provides financial counselling to women who have experienced domestic violence, as well as training to become financially independent.
The idea of the foundation came from my sister, my older sister, Atena.
My mum wanted to actually get out there and study and get a job. That's why it means a lot to us to be able to help women and children in honour of her name. One of the greatest gifts that the Zara Foundation brings is the hope that it gives to women, the hope for a brighter future.
If my mum was still alive today, well, I like to think that she would be proud. Every day and every year that goes by, my life does get brighter. I'm very excited about getting married to my beautiful fiancée Genevieve. Every moment that I spend with Genevieve and everything that Genevieve and I have built together, I'm amazed at that. Because when I look at my past, statistics show that I should probably be in an abusive relationship myself. Maybe I should be a perpetrator. I didn't always have the best role model, but I think I was lucky that I had my mum, because then I had another role model who was a completely different person. I'm an optimist. I always see the glass half full, so I like to think that as time goes on, the glass is getting fuller and fuller.